Good afternoon, it's Barbara Borck-Hart, and we're back once again in my studio. I thought after we finished the lesson, which was Carolyn and Captain coming to an agreement about who's going to be in charge, I would go on another field trip. This time the field trip will be to Milestone Graphics with master printer Jim Reed, and I will be making a colored lithograph. We are now in Milestone Graphics with Jim Reed and his assistant Andy. I'll be making a print with Jim. It's a lithograph, and you're going to watch me working today. We're going to go to the press, see how we check the color. This is the first colored lithograph that I have finished, and it is of Carolyn and Captain. You can see her head is down, he's pushing against her, and if you remember from the video, he's actually pushing her away. This is one color on a colored paper. Now, the thing you have to remember is when you do a print, it's sort of like after the painting is done, the painting is the complete sandwich. Then when I wanted to make a print about the same image, what I did was take the sandwich apart and put it in backwards, because it prints opposite from how you work on it. So that's what we've got here. So in the painting, the images were going this way. In the prints, the images are going this way. And I wanted it to be more abstract and feel more gestural. And this is the first image of Carolyn pushing against Captain, trying to get him to go backwards. I did a series of 3 prints, this is number 2, to show you the motion of how it feels when the horse is going back. You notice that Carolyn was leaning forward. Now she's standing straight up. There's a bigger space in between here. The horse's tail is hanging straight down, and his legs have started to move. So you get this feeling that they're pulling apart, and one of them is going to move in a different direction. This is the third image in the one color lithograph, and you can see Carolyn is leaning forward. Her feet are pushing her forward. The space between them is closed. Captain has actually turned his head. He's moved his leg back, and his tail has come up. This is an aluminum plate which is used to apply other colors to the stone, the image that was taken from the stone. Next, you're going to see Jim putting purple through the press so that we end up with a 2-color plate, purple and red, which will be applied to the print. These are the second set of prints of the lesson, and this is a 3-color lithograph on colored paper. The image looks completely different with all the other colors added. You get this swoop of orange going across the back, head's going right into Carolyn. She's pushing against Captain. Feels very abstract, much more energetic than the one color lithograph. This is the second image in the 3-color lithograph. You can see she's straightening up her back. There's this orange pattern going down the leg of Captain, and the foot is moving. You get this swoop of purple coming across. This is the third lithograph in the 3-color series. Carolyn has moved in. Captain has turned his head. You get this huge force going up and down. The tail is up and his leg has pulled back. So he's starting to move backwards where she can direct him. And he will listen to what she has to say. So the lesson has been accomplished.